Michelle. Delighted to be chatting with you again, myself here and Steve.
Hi, Michelle. Good to speak to you again. Yeah, what's it like in Wales today? Near the Brecon Beacons, isn't it? Not far away from there.
I'm just on my way up there now to see some friends. Yeah, it's wet today, very wet, and it has been very wet, and it's going to continue to be very wet.
Was it pretty cold the other week when we had the big frost here?
Yeah, but you had snow, and I live on a mountain, and we didn't get any. How
strange
is that?
Really strange this weather. It's like all these winter climates that can't have skiing anymore because the snow's gone.
Yeah,
and they're to do summer sports. It's really strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway,
global warming.
Yeah. Anyway, over to you, Terry. Yeah, are you going to ask about the website?
Yeah, Michelle, you've created it. I'm using it as my background now. You created your new website, Cobbett's Literary Rides.
Literary Rides.
Yeah. Cobbett's Literary Rides.
You're doing a regular review, aren't you? People's a wide range of books, actually.
Yeah.
Can we talk about tell us about your new website, the idea behind it, and we're going to focus on two particular writers, aren't we? Phillip.
Yeah.
Molly.
We certainly have. So first of all, I've been a champion for indie writers since about 2017. You know, been on Twitter, been advertising everybody, read regularly. So you know, I'm reading one indie author a month and doing a review for them, and then they get a page. So it's for the indie writers to get more than a standard writer would get. Standard writer, you know, if it was Dickens or whatever, it would be, I read Pickwick Papers, made me laugh, you know, a little bit of a explanation about what Pickwick Papers is about, and that would be it. But with the indie writers, so what I'm doing is you get like on the indie authors page, so every author has a page. They've got the book cover that I have, their book cover, and when you hover over it, it opens, and the first page is my review. So it opens like a book.
I'm looking at it now. It looks superb.
Yeah, thank you.
I can see my name on there as well. Excellent.
Yes, you're there.
Michelle.
Even better.
You were my pilot, Terry.
I really appreciated that, you know. I had a little spike in sales as well when you started posting on Twitter, so thank you very much.
You sold another one book, Terry, did you?
Yeah, I know.
Sorry, couldn't resist.
I know.
So, well, I'm very pleased that I was able to help. And, you know, since then, I've joined the Amazon Associate Program as well. So, you know, hopefully that'll work out.
Well, what is that, Michelle?
So what the Amazon Associate Program is, you get a direct link on your page so that people can go straight to your book and buy it. So there's no faffing around. At the top of your page, it will be there. I haven't done everybody's page yet. I was going to do it this week, but I've had like kind of everything's gone poof. So over the weekends now and next week, I'll be doing lots more on the website. Everybody will have that Amazon Associates badge on there. There's a little link showing your book, and then when people click on that, they can buy it directly. So no messing around, no going through third-party sites or having to go look for things and find it. The link is right there for them to buy it. So they can go on, read my review and go, yeah, I like the sounds of that. But buy.
Brilliant.
Sounds a great concept, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I like the idea of it. Yeah. And I think one of your latest reviews is Phillip Meese, isn't it? Who, incidentally, I think we're going to be speaking to in the next few days.
Next Saturday. Are we tomorrow? Next Saturday.
A week tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right, okay, a week tomorrow.
What a top fella Phillip Meese is, eh? He really is a really nice bloke. He's a northerner like us.
Yep.
He's from the other end of the M62.
Northerner.
But what surprised me about the presence was he really did his homework on that book. You know, he went in and he looked at exactly what mediums do, what spiritualist church does, what exorcists do. All the terminology was absolutely bang on. And then add to that, he got the atmosphere absolutely perfect. I mean, me as somebody who's not afraid of the occult, as you all know, last thing at night, I was like, oh, hang on a minute. Let me tell you, if you are of a nervous disposition, do not read the presents before you go to sleep. You get up in the morning, you read it then, and you start it first thing in the morning, you know, and you'll love it. You'll love it. It's an amazing book. It's really creepy. It's really spooky, and it's A1 for anybody who likes a good ghost story.
It's a hefty size, isn't it?
Yeah, I was just going to say, it's quite a long book as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
415 pages or something.
Yeah. Well, the way I do it is read 15 pages a night. Yeah. And then by the end of the month it's done.
True.
You know, if I ended up getting a book that was bigger, I'd just up, 15, 20, 25 or whatever pages. But that's one of those books that, it is just absolutely brilliant. He really, as I said, he really knows his stuff, and the fact that he's pulled in all the elements that make a good book, that make you care, because he has got a young, loving family, mum, dad, son and daughter, and he has put them in the hell house. So okay. It is one of those you want to keep reading to check that everybody's okay. And just as a little taste, he put a cat in there as well. Well, that was it. I had to read to the end to find out that the cat was okay. You know, but yeah, totally, what a great book. The premise behind it is this young family, the lady of the house has got a job running this mansion house. But when they move in, the resident ghost doesn't like them.
That sounds brilliant.
It was. It really was. It really was. It will spook even the hardest of people, let me tell you. Absolutely amazing.
So the spooky house on the cover is very relevant then.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, from the get-go. That the imagery as well. You know, he's really, really worked hard on that book, Phillip Meese. Yeah, totally. Yeah, and I loved it. Absolutely loved it.
I want to read that now. Well, I'd read it in the morning, following your advice.
It's what you've got to read, but not if you're going to be in the house on your own at night.
Yeah. No good for you, Terry. I know what you're like.
Yeah. No, my imagination's too wild.
Yes.
This one that spooked me was the original The Red Dragon, Thomas Harris. That was the only book I think I read. That later on, I went round and double locked the doors and double checked the windows.
Yeah, because you don't know whether he's coming, do you?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Michelle, move on to another book of yours that you've recently read and reviewed. Molly Harrison's Christmas in the Blue Ridge. Is this a children's story? Sounds like the title.
Beautiful. A beautiful story. Again, but Molly has added in just the right amount of tension with the background story. So, the story's about Holly. She's lovely, and she's going to a little town in Virginia called Bethlehem to do her Christmas shopping. She's just going to go and stay for a few days, but she gets embroiled in a major corporation is intimidating the townsfolk, and they're using drones and helicopters to do so.
I wondered why she mentioned that in a tweet. She said something about someone didn't expect a drone in my book. I didn't get the gist of it, but sorry, go on.
Yeah, and what it is, so Holly goes there. All she's really going for is some yarn. She wants some llama yarn, and she meets it's a book and yarn shop. And the owner, Tyler, is the gentleman in the area who is trying to stand up to this major corporation who's flying these drones. While she's there, because she actually works as a statistician. Way up.
Statistician?
That's the one.
That's easy for you to say.
for the local university. It's part of her course, and they want her to do a census type, census type thing with the local population. But they've chosen all the people who are under the pay of the corporation, and she is falling for Tyler, and what the corporation are doing is making her look like she's the bad guy. So will Tyler, will Holly ever prove her innocence? Will she and Tyler ever get together and fall in love? So, and those are the questions. It's Christmas in the Blue Ridge. Perfect story for anybody who wants to read.
It's a romantic story. I got the feeling it's a different cross genres.
Yeah,
sounds like a cross genre, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a little bit of suspense in there, but a thriller. As whoever has a romance that went rosy from the get go, I don't think anyone has.
True. Yeah.
So she kept it was a page turner because she kept me interested. Obviously, when I put the call out for my December read, I specifically wanted something romantic. I wanted a Christmas romance, and Molly Harrison hit the nail on the head with Christmas at the Blue Ridge, saving Bethlehem. And will they save Bethlehem? That's the real question, when you'll have to read the book to find out. But it's a page turner. It'll keep you interested from the get-go. The tension between the main characters is cute.
No more spoilers. We don't want to ruin it.
True,
So what sort of reaction have you had from these authors, the likes of Molly and Phillip, so far? Have you had a good reaction back from them? Are they pleased with what you're doing?
Well, because I always share the pages with them. I'm not gonna do anything on that page that they don't agree to. So I always say, look, here's the link to your page. If there's anything you want to change, let me know. And they both come back. In fact, let me see what Molly said. Wow, couldn't be happier. Thank you so much, Shelley. This is a really nice thing that you've done. I love the fact that I'm on your website. And I know that I haven't got, funnily enough, I've got Phillip on Facebook. I'm not on there at the minute. And I know that he's pleased with his page as well. So, always confirm with everybody that they're happy with the page. I'm not gonna, and if they're not happy, then, I'll change it or do whatever it is that, if they want me to take it down, I'll take it down. That's fine,
It's always good to get an initial good reaction off them, isn't it? You've hit the nail on the head pretty much. So it's pleasing for you as well, isn't it?
I like making people happy as well.
Do you think about it, Michelle, as well? A lot of people will say that for self-published authors, for indie authors, there's a cottage industry out there waiting to take money off you. Yeah. There's someone will charge for book covers, they'll charge you for reviews, they'll say, we'll get you more followers if you give us X amount each month. And you're doing all this for free out your own time.
Yeah.
Which is...
I had this the other day. I deleted it. I had somebody on Twitter, we will review your book.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh really? Yeah, we'll review your book. And by the way, your cover could do as an we'll update that as well. We'll do this. I said, how much was that cost? Oh well, our standard package was $150.
That's similar, Terry, haven't you?
It is, yeah. I get it. Well, I've been getting it quite often now with the YouTube channel.
Yeah, for then putting the review on Twitter, they wanted the next package up, which was $200.
Oh, right, yeah.
Doing the cover, $300.
Yeah, what you've done yourself.
Oh yeah, you literally. Oh, but my cover wasn't up to their standard. They weren't happy with that. But you had to start with them just reading your book and telling you what they thought of it. And then it went up in price. Then it was to publish that review online on Twitter. Then we want some more money, and then we want some more money, and then we want some more money. And I was just like, go away. Is this something you're interested in? No.
Well, we okay to maybe we have a chat maybe once a month, and you tell us about the
Absolutely.
latest reviews that you've been. You know, we'll make this regular.
Absolutely. That would be my pleasure.
Brilliant.
Yeah, totally. This month I'm reading Hydra's Wake. Is
that an indie author, Michelle?
So yeah. Hydra's Wake by Daniel Jones. If you look at the front of Cobbett's Literary, right? Today, you will see the January's reading list at the top there for January's indie, January's novel, and January's audiobook. There's a little place there for submissions. If anybody wants to submit, it will take you directly to the
Twitter.
On Twitter.
Yeah.
The next bit down actually is what's my last retweet on Twitter, my last 2 tweets on Twitter. So they're the next 2 points. And then down the bottom, anybody who's interested in religion or self-help, they're the 2 books that I'm reading on self-help. And then my Inket links down there at the very bottom. But totally loving Hydra's Wake by Daniel Jones. I love sci-fi anyway.
Yeah, I do.
So, yeah. Oh, you'll love this then.
Yeah.
Oh, if you like sci-fi, you'll love this.
We're going to make this a regular chat each month, if that's okay.
Yeah, and so at the end of this month, when I have finished Daniel's Hydra's Wake, I will give you the heads up, and then we can do one for that, if that's okay.
Superb. Yeah, that's great. All right.
And you, get your book done.
I know. I'm getting sold off.
Good to speak to you again, Shell, anyway.
Thanks, Michelle.
Let's
keep in touch.
Guys, take care, everyone.
Cheers,
Bye-bye.
Michelle. Ta-ra
enjoy the Brackens tonight.
Will do. I'll enjoy it. Thank you. Bye-bye.